Hello. The purpose of this presentation is to introduce an approach we have used to better understand pharmaceutical portfolios by employing information about biological pathways. Let me start with an overview of biovariance. We do have two distinct offerings rooted in the same data. On the one hand, this is medical value content as a service for healthcare applications, and on the other side, we make sense of genomic and other data in context as a service offering. For this presentation, I will start with a brief background, then describe our analysis approach, dive into an example, and then give an outlook. So, patents hold a significant amount of recent, highly relevant information, and they deliver answers to the questions like what targets do my competitors publish patents for, what indication are they working on for a particular target. All of that is very valuable information that can also be used for your efforts. Ultimately, we use this kind of information to aim for testable hypotheses that are well supported by data from scientific databases and the literature. So, here a brief overview. Imagine a competitor is running a project on the same target as you are doing. They are a bit ahead of you and they are publishing a patent. There's plenty of relevant knowledge in there that you can use to enhance your own analyses and results. So, here, let's start with the pathway information. We have here a biological pathway where one of the targets is the primary target of a competitive compound for an indication called SET. And we do have a compound that is active on another target in the same pathway for the same indication. And it is assumed that doing something with that pathway will treat a disease or symptom. So, the consequence. With our compound, should we also look into indication set? The general workflow is as follows. So, starting from a big pharma company, we call it A here, we take all the patents they have published in 2011. And the information from this patent is manually curated into an Excel sheet that contains the standard basic identifiers as shown here, which are the target names, abbreviations, UniProt IDs, mode of action, indications, type of drug molecules, and the chemical nature of the drug molecule, all in standardized vocabulary. In the second step, we do exactly the same for another big pharma company called B, which then enables us to compare the information from those two companies through the machine readable description of the patent content. Now, if we look into the statistics of targets in patents on a target level, Pharma A is working on 41 unique ID targets, 7 of them where they have several patents. Pharma B is working on 36 unique ID targets and 16 of them have several patents. And actually, there are 6 targets where both have patents. The examples are shown here. So if we compare the indications they are working on the target level, you can quickly see that there might be quite a few opportunities that you can leverage for your own compounds as well, seeing that on the left hand Pharma A is working on the same target for way less indications than Pharma B. But now we can go a step further. We can map all this information into biological pathways. For the purpose of this example, we have used the Nature Pathway Interaction database. Starting from the target list and the bioinformatics identifiers, we automatically map the targets into biological pathways, where each target can then be a member of several pathways, like here with the example of target 2. With this, one can link annotations from competitor patents like indications to the pathways of own projects. On a different page here, one can also do very nice visualizations with this kind of data. If we now do the statistical comparison based on biological pathways, one can see that from Pharma A, 41 unique IDs map into 116 distinct pathways, where in 64 cases they have several targets within the same pathway. And on 40% of those pathways, also the competitor is working on. Whereas for pharma B, there are in total 77 pathways, where in 32 cases they have several targets, and on 61% of the pathways the competitor is working as well. And there are 47 pathways where both have patents. Right here is showing a few comparisons of indications on a pathway level, just 2 of the 47 matching pathways, and you can again see that there are quite a few opportunities for each of the companies by leveraging the information the competitor is working on within the same pathway. So now that I have introduced our approach here, just want to give a brief outlook about context-based use of knowledge, that the right drug for the right patient at the right time and the right dose is only possible if you have the right knowledge within the right context right in place. This is what we are working on. Thank you very much for your attention. If you need further information, please feel free to contact me at the given contact data. Thank you. Bye bye.